As you might notice, this is not crafty sirens. This is what do we call it?
Cups, crafts, and chats.
Ah,
Because remember, the
hi Miranda,
alliteration
hi
is
Ember.
important.
Look,
Oh,
I
oh my, that is awesome. Yeah, I have mine. I have it on. I have the bisexual one and that one on my flagpole.
I want to get a
So
PTSD one too.
I do too. I want to, yeah, and
There's so many I want, and I want
I
to
like.
get the.
I can't. I'm like, am I gonna have to put it up around like my house, like as decor? And then I'm like, where am I gonna put them?
So I usually wear zip up hoodies, but the
Mhm.
hoodie that's there is not a zip up hoodie. But I'm sitting there looking at it, I'm like, I could totally turn that into a zip up hoodie. So that's something for a crafting stream too. I've got to get
That is
so
a crafting thing. Yeah, I love a zip up hoodie. Like, because I also like I will like unzip it and just like
hi
kind of wear it for
Hilaria,
the Hi, hi,
hey
Ollie.
Ollie,
Hey, awesome.
everybody.
Hey guys. Yay. Hi, Amber. So, yay. Hi. Welcome to the show. Okay, so
Yes.
I decided that I was going to learn how to crochet, guys. We'll see. I got an instruction booklet, so we'll see how it goes. We'll find out.
That's one thing I can't do is I can't crochet.
Like, I'm hoping that I will learn because, like, this is just
Is
basic
that better?
stuff.
Is that better?
What?
They were saying my mic was really low.
Oh, okay. All right. I can hear you. I don't know. Can they hear me? Because like I'm on my Raycons because my microphone
Yeah.
is being a little bitch, guys. So if I'm low, I'm sorry.
Let me see if I can, because they were saying that
Yeah.
that. Hang on. Let me turn you down just a little bit. Okay.
Okay,
Let
that's
me see
good.
if that helps.
That's fine.
Yeah. So she is crocheting. Seth, if you're watching,
Mhm.
look away, please. Um, I'm doing a latch.
Don't watch,
I'm
baby.
doing a latch. I'm doing a latch hook rug for actually for Seth. Today is, and I know it sounds high schoolish, but I'm super excited about it. Our 6 month anniversary. We have a
Okay.
vent in our bathroom that it makes you very very cold when you get out of the shower. And right now, a pair of my
Mhm.
shorts is covering it, so I would like something that I don't actually wear to cover it. And I figured that this was perfect, and
I
it's
see.
something
Okay.
he's not going to be expecting. So
All right. So to do with Slipknot.
also, I've got big news. I will be on Truth Wanted on August 30th
Ooh.
with John the Skeptic. I'm
Oh,
super
okay.
excited about it.
Oh, give me one, John. That's cool. I love
Yeah.
John.
Yeah,
I am.
he was asking the guy I did the tech check with was asking me if I knew any of the hosts. I was like, yeah, I know Kelly. I said I know John pretty well. We hung out quite a bit at NanoCon. And he's like, oh, that's perfect. I've actually been looking for someone to get on the show with John. I was just like, yes.
Okay, cool.
So
Yay. That's good. Awesome, awesome. I'm gonna be on Let's Talk this Sunday with Chad Harris.
mm-hmm. Oh,
So if you wanna listen to me and Chad talk about how the Bible's bullshit, come join us
that's
on
gonna be
Sunday night
fun.
at 8 p.m. over Eastern over at Skeptic Haven. So
That's gonna be
it's weird.
fun.
Like every few months they're like, you wanna do a show? And I'm like, okay.
I love being on Skeptic Haven.
Like the things are like I wish I was in online community more, but also my husband wants my attention, so I don't spend a lot of time online, like
Mm-hmm.
outside of doing my show, and I might pop into a chat. It's not because I don't love you guys, just that I have a family. So and they yeah.
Yeah.
I think I can be on a little bit more because like I'm not working right now. So
Yeah.
and the economy like I will say that I hate job hunting with a passion because I just did it like a few months ago
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing it again and I hate it with a passion. Oh, by the way, guys, I have my vulva mug. Oh, butterfly
I love
vulvas.
that. That's so
And it's
awesome.
gay. and it's gay. So again, I'm gonna get the penis one when I have disposable income.
Mm.
So, so what was your favorite part of NanoCon?
Honestly, getting to hang out with everybody.
Yeah, I ended up hanging out more than going to panels.
Yeah, so did I. There was like 3 or 4 that I missed just because I was hanging out with people.
Yeah,
I
that
was
was
like,
me.
yeah, it'll be online later. I can watch it later.
Like the only one I was disappointed I did miss live was Glinda's,
Hmm.
just because I was busy. So well, no, no, I woke up late because um surprise, guys, I might have uh I might have did a little bit of drinking on Friday night, and Todd and I were like, we're not saving enough to drive back to the Airbnb, so we spent the night in Eli's room, and then we ended up sleeping late. So a little later, and then we had to go back and get showered and ready, and then we came back.
Hmm.
I came back. I was like, Glenda's start clock. I think started at like 10:15, and it was like 10:44 when we got there. So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Glynn's were good. Ilaria. Okay, so this is called Bones from Sunset Cosmetics. It's this really cool, like purplish gray, and then I've got
I
the
have sunset on right now. Oh,
I have the blue highlighter on top of it.
that's cool. I just have the I don't know. It's like a dark purpley maroon color.
I also have this one, which is really pretty, and I've got the burgundy lip stain, which is phenomenal.
Oh
But
yeah.
I wear most of what I wear is Sunset Cosmetics, although my foundation color has changed now that I got the crap burned out of me at the beach. So,
I've had I can tell that I live near a beach because I don't go to the beach. Like I don't go.
I
Like if I go, it's because somebody else wanted to go.
this was the first time I've been to the beach where I was actually able to get in the water in like 20 years. So,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
I
like
haven't
I
taken
understand. Go ahead.
yeah, like I haven't taken an actual vacation in 20 years. I got to go
That's
to
different.
Washington D.C. a couple years ago. That was supposed to be a vacation, but the person I was with kind of ruined the entire trip to where it I don't consider it a vacation because it was just a nightmare.
Oh,
Hey,
really?
Miss Non Sequitur.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Noise Indian. What's up, guys? Um,
Hey, Aaron, I sent you the link in the Discord. If you want to join us. So just if you want to hang out with us.
yes, I'll have to move things around on screen, but I can do
Okay.
that.
Okay. So if you want to join us, the link's in Discord. So anyway, um, oh, so like with the cosmetics, I bought I wore it last night. It's like a really pinkish, not like fuchsia pink, but it's like a pinkish purple color that's brighter than I usually wear. But I liked it, so I wear that.
Hmm.
And then this is like their burgundy like gloss stain which stays on forever. But like the one thing I will say about them, like the lipsticks aren't like if they're stains, but they don't like bleed or like get flaky like other stains I've worn.
Yeah.
It's good shit and it's completely
Hang on,
affordable.
Ilaria. I'll get you. Here's the link for um Sunset Cosmetics. It should pop up in just a second. There you go.
Okay, so
Yeah,
like
like I love their stuff. Their stuff is it also went to Helen's channel. um
yes.
that it's uh their stuff is pretty reasonably priced. They
Mhm.
do have like a shipping fee, so obviously like the more you get the less the shipping cost per item. Um but yeah, like I absolutely love their stuff. Because I don't like makeup that feels really heavy, but I like a good solid coverage. So
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, because I also live in Florida, and if you were like, where it gets kind of cakey when you sweat. And like
Mm-hmm.
you, you can, it starts to like this, like I can see my hyperpigmentation and stuff like that if it's because it will start to, you're just sweating it off,
Yeah.
in little ways. And but I like a medium coverage because if it's too thick, it's not even worth it
Mm-hmm.
because I'm just going to sweat it off anyway.
Yeah.
Right
And on
now I
top of that,
have
they
Wet and
also
Wild
have
on.
they have as far as their foundation and stuff and like all of their makeup really, they have like all different colors. Like they have some really cool colors with their foundation stuff that I know a lot of
Hmm.
cosplayers use their makeup. So
Yeah, right now, I think I bought my foundation. Yeah, because I bought one brand at Ulta. I like it, but it's a little pricey. And then, but right now I have Wet and Wild on. Because
I
I will spend
wore
$5. $5.
I wore studio gear for set for years, and then I kind of stopped wearing makeup for probably about 10 years. Like I stopped wearing like the heavy stuff. I'd throw on concealer and eyeliner, but that was about it.
I've always like
But
my mom. I don't know. Like this is my mother's fault. And I totally blame her, but it's not a bad thing to blame your mom for. Is that she um got into my brain that I needed to wear makeup like whenever I left my house. And it
my
just
mom's that
hasn't
way
gone
too.
away.
My mom will not go to the mailbox unless her hair is done, her makeup
Okay,
is
that's not
done, and she looks perfect. I'm just like, oh, good lord. But the thing is the couple years, the like 10 years or so of kind of getting over that and just being like, screw it, I'm going to do the bare minimum. I'm comfortable enough in my own skin that it's like I can run out to the house and go to the store and not throw anything on and be just as comfortable as I am with a full face. So,
oh,
and
okay.
also, I mean, it's like I'm not trying to impress anybody. I have the man that I love, and he thinks I'm gorgeous no matter what. So he's the only one whose opinion counts. So,
That's true. I mean like I like attention. So if you think I'm pretty, tell me.
I'll definitely
Because
take the compliments.
yeah,
I'll definitely
yeah,
take the
I
compliments,
am
but I'm just saying, like, as far as like really things that really affect me, his opinion is
yeah,
the one that matters the most.
right, exactly, yeah.
Speaking of, oh, thank you, Illyria. Um, uh, speaking of hot guys and my man, today is our 6 month anniversary, which I know it's like super
Oh my
juvenile
God, you guys are
teenagery,
you are
but
such
I'm just
teenagers.
like,
But I'll allow it.
I mean, considering the fact that my past two major relationships were just like horrific,
Hmm.
going 6 months without a single red flag, orange flag, yellow flag, or even a dull green flag is huge. They've all been bright, like neon green.
Right.
So,
Well, that's good. I mean, well, like, listen, I can tell you that Todd and I slept together the first time we met, and we were living together in 2 weeks. And we've been together 20 years. So, do I
yeah,
recommend that for everybody else? No, I got lucky. We just happened to be compatible, and it worked out.
yeah.
Beyond the sexual attraction, so that's great.
Hmm.
That's still so, but he's been pretty much um my ride or die for 20 years.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, one of the things is like because obviously like I am severely ADHD, but at the same time, like I wasn't diagnosed because I'm 41 now. I wasn't diagnosed until I was 37.
I
So
see.
it's one of those things that like my exes will always get pissed off at me for like forgetting shit and like just totally forgetting to do something, but remembering to do other things. Like it just ADHD is weird like that.
It
And
is.
like he gets it. Like he gets that's just the way my brain is, and just kind of accepts it and is like, I'll remind you if you need to.
Saying that, like, thank you, baby. Um, it's one of those things that, like, Todd doesn't like. All right, I have autism and ADHD. I'm sure
Hmm.
Todd has ADHD, but with a little bit of the OCD because it manifests differently than mine does. He hasn't been officially diagnosed, but there's vibes. And but my Kai, my oldest, has ADHD, and my son probably has both as well because their father, I'm
Hmm.
pretty sure has autism.
Yeah.
I'm not chair diagnosing, but I'm chair diagnosing.
Yeah, and it's I'm pretty sure Seth is on the spectrum somewhere, but it wouldn't
Mhm,
surprise me. But yeah, it's one of those things that like because we started dating back in February,
mhm,
and we were talking right around the beginning of into March or early April because what we were planning on doing. So this is how things were supposed to have gone. Is I
mhm,
was going to fly out here in May ish, stay for like a week or half a week or something, kind of make sure me and him were compatible and stuff. I was going to fly out here for the art protest and we were going to drive. Then I was going to fly out here for NeoCon and we were going to drive. Um,
mhm,
and then fly out here at some point later on for the beach trip that we just went on.
mhm.
And then move out here at some point later this year, like winter
Right,
or something.
right.
And me and him were talking about it, and like with the economy and everything else, we're just like, because he says that I'm like, okay, so are we talking about me coming out there to visit or me just moving? He's like, well, if we're
Right.
comfortable with just moving, why not? I'm just like, all right. So,
There you go. Mhm.
and it's been absolutely amazing. We're in our own place, still trying to kind of get settled here and get everything that we need. Um,
Right.
but we're settled in. His dog, and Kip and Pixie
Ah.
absolutely
Mhm.
adore each other. Kip has a boyfriend now.
Oh, good for Kit.
Yeah, we're trying to keep them from having pasta puppies, though. That's what we've named them.
Okay.
If they have puppies, we're naming
Possible.
them pasta puppies.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Is his dog fixed?
No,
Oh, okay.
neither is Kip.
Ooh. Oh
So
boy.
we're having to try and keep them separate when we leave the house. If I'm here, I can keep an eye on them and know what's going on. But
All right.
if we're not here, Ozzy goes into one room, Kip goes into the other. And Pixie is fixed, but Pixie's just so old. She's just like, I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you might hear the dogs scuffling around in the back because they're
Yeah.
playing.
I it's interesting because like I don't have dogs, and like cats and heat are gross. Like I love cats, but they're disgusting.
Hmm. Yeah, Miranda, that's pretty much it. Is like it was a typical wife goes to work, comes home, does fucking everything, and is just expected to be on top of everything. And I just wasn't. Like I can't.
Shame on
Yeah, like
you.
I can't be on top of everything because my brain is just like not wired that way.
Right, yeah, and it's hard because like that's why I mean like I have a calendar and I forget stuff. And like my executive
Yeah.
functioning is like the past couple weeks has like been like nah been doing
Yeah,
a nah.
like I just remembered something I need to do, so now I've got to write me a note to remind myself to do it.
Um and it's not because like I don't want to do stuff, it's just because my executive functioning just is not
Yeah.
and it's hard to get it to motivate, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, yeah, it's just like it's one of those things that if it's really hard to explain that to people who don't have some
Yep.
form of ADHD. That's like, no, like I can't do it. So it's just
Right,
like,
and I think.
like my mom, like trying to explain to my mom, because she'll be like, well, why can't my son do this? Blah blah blah. Talking about uh my youngest, because my youngest is severely ADHD. Um
Mhm.
and so it's like, um and she's like, well, I just don't get how you guys can remember this but can't remember that. And I'm like, you just have to
We don't
understand
know
that we
why our
think
brain focus
differently.
on something.
Mm,
We don't know why our brains focus on some things and forget others with this, condition. It just
yeah.
does. Like I can remember, scoop the litter box, but I'll forget to go get my meal. I don't, and both of
Hmm.
those things I need to do, but I remember one or the other.
Thanks for reminding me. I need to go get the damn mail.
Okay, you're welcome. That's
Well,
why
the
I'm
thing is
here.
like our mailbox isn't out in front of our house. Like it's down the street a little
Uh,
bit, so it's like I always forget about
um,
it. I mean, I don't think we have anything super. Stop, Ozzy. I don't think we have anything super important coming in because we handle all our bills online. So,
yeah.
which I mean that's a big
So
help
yeah.
for me, and Seth is an absolute god when it comes to budgeting. So, like he's got everything worked out,
Uh,
and I mean it
I've
helps.
I
It helps
had
the
to.
fact that I have a standard income. So,
Yes, it does. I'm very grateful that I learned how to teach myself to budget. You know,
yeah,
um,
yeah. I mean I have two, and I mean it took me longer than I would like to admit, but it's one of those things that is if like some things I can't remember, and it's also just the fact of going undiagnosed for 37 years. Like I've come up with a ton of
mhm,
like coping mechanisms to remember stuff that like my son doesn't, because
right,
my son was diagnosed with it pretty early on. So
right, and like as long as like it will be like it's hard, especially with the adult development because
yeah.
um with it's just hard. I raised a boy with it, and it is, and I raise formally identified as female with
Hmm.
it, and it is two different things.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the reasons why it took me so long to get diagnosed is like I was a really, really, really good student. I was okay in high
Mhm.
school, but like college, fun. I was a really good student. I always made really high grades, and I had so many people be like, "You can't be ADHD if you're that good in school," and I'm like,
That's what I
"The
was
fuck, I
told. I
can't."
was like, I'm like they're like oh you can get A's in like English and history, but you're not getting A's in math, and I'm like is it math? I don't like math. I just
I
don't
got
like.
A's. Yeah, I don't. I literally got A's in everything just because like English was fairly easy for me. History was obviously my major, and I've always been really good at math and science. But it's like that's the one thing that I was really, really good at. But like I come home and I completely drop the ball with all the household stuff. And it's just because it's just like, and I figured out over the years, like as long as I pace myself with what I'm doing with the house and like
Mhm,
give myself time to do other stuff that I want, I can
mhm.
usually like as long as I can keep it in bite-sized chunks, I can manage all right.
Right.
So
I have no idea if I'm doing this correctly. I'm completely winging it. Like I read the instructions and I'm like
yeah, I knit, but I cannot
Mhm.
crochet to save my life. So
Like
I don't know.
I'm
I mean,
looking at pictures.
yeah, like apparently it's difficult for knitters to go to crochet because like the way you hold the needle and stuff is just super counterintuitive to how you knit. But apparently, going from crochet to knitting is not that hard. I don't know.
Interesting. I don't know. I crocheted when I was younger, and I also did needlepoint. I might go back. I might work on my needlepoint too. While we, okay, all right.
I've got some really
Don't
cool
judge me,
needlepoint
Miss Non Sequitur.
embroidery.
Okay, all right. If you can see that, I'm trying to do chains. I don't know, but I'm doing my best. So I don't know if you can see that.
I can do chains mainly because I
Yeah.
have to do those in name from time to time.
So I don't know. I also have the needlepoint, which is easier for me to do. um,
What are
because
you
like it would
doing? Stop, boss.
for
Sorry,
some
dogs are being
reason
crazy.
when I did the needlepoint, like I can do the different stitches.
Yeah,
It's easier for that, but like I feel like because I'm working with one and I'm not like threading,
yeah,
and I can thread easy, like I can fix a button and all that stuff. So
yeah. Like I'm pretty decent with um embroidery, even though like I haven't embroidered much. Well, before I started doing it again, since I was like a kid. But I was one surprised at how much I remembered, and two like how much easier it was. Hey, Laura. Um,
oh, thank you.
so
I like compliments. I
did
love
you see
compliments.
did you see the short that Seth put out or that I put out that Seth filmed? We were on
No, what?
vacation. We were on
Hmm.
vacation, and there was a art project that his um, daughter and her boyfriend were doing, and we were just like, "Oh, that's cool. Let's do that." And so, of course, I end up crafting on vacation. Go
Of
figure.
course. Well, at least you're in brand. Okay, I think I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm doing the chain link. It's a chain link, sort of. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I
first.
got it. I'm okay. I'm figuring it out, guys.
Okay,
I got a little chain link going. How about that?
okay.
Wow, guys, I did a thing.
By the way, here's Kip.
Hi, buddy. He's the best boy.
She's my no. It's a
No,
she.
she's best girl. Sorry, I forget. I forget.
Ozzy
See,
is a boy.
in my
Ozzy is
brain,
his.
all dogs are boys, and all cats are girls.
See,
I'm a
that's not
gender.
how it is with me because I usually have girl dogs.
Okay.
So
I
all
mean, like
three of my
that's
dogs,
just, but
all
that's
three
what
of
my
my
brain
dogs
just
before
defaults to.
were girls. So yeah, I no
Okay,
yeah,
so okay,
dogs are being nuts.
tiny V's, and the backs will have a line of bumps. Yes. Aha! Ha ha! Aha!
Yay!
I figured it out. Learn something, guys. Ain't that great for me? Okay, every stitch has two strands, and
Anyway,
insert your hook
here's
into
where
both
I'm
loops.
at on
Okay,
this. I'm doing the sands,
that's
and
cool.
that is what it's gonna look like when it's done.
Oh, cool. All right.
So
I'm
of
going to
course
it's
it's
these are
beachy theme.
of course.
Of course,
Of
like it
course.
has to be.
Like let me have this background for the show. Oh, I'm in the way.
Yes, I did.
Let
It's a
me
cool
move.
one.
See? You
It's a
can
goddamn
see
mermaid
it,
tea
but
set.
like yeah. Because you don't want to see what's on my bed is such a mess right now. It's full of wires and a monitor and a computer that I returned to my kids' room, and it's been an adventure.
Yeah, I figured like I do 2 or 3 shows a week, so I need to have like an actual background. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put up some wallpaper and then get my shelves with all my stuff on it.
Well, what I'm probably going to do is when I'm not doing my show, I'm just like, because Todd's going to put up some shelving and I'm going to put all my pop dolls.
Mm-hmm.
And I have some Kyle artwork on the wall behind me and some lights. So once that's all done, I'll probably not use my background for when I'm on like here or somebody else's show. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and on top of that, like I'm finally getting my crafting series re-going that I actually started the channel
Yeah.
with. Yeah, so I did Stardust bottles with like me talking about supernovas, and then I did Clay Bowles talking about Ir Nasser, who is a dodgy copper merchant from ancient Sumer, which is I absolutely love that guy. But
Hmm.
it kind of fell by wayside because I was doing Ember all the time. I was doing Job and Jugs. I started doing politicality not too long after that, and
Yeah.
now I'm doing politicality on my own. I'm doing it on my own Thursdays. But if you would like to join, hit me
Okay.
up on Discord. And I'll send you the link. um, and on Sundays on politicality, Seth will be here.
Okay.
So um, I'll be doing that, and hopefully I'm going to try to get at least one of those episodes out a month, maybe two if I can. Although my editor is currently very, very busy at the moment, even though I happen to
Hmm.
live with him. um, so it's just going to kind of depend uh, on whenever he can find the time to edit for me, because I hate editing and I'm horrible at it. So I can do rough cuts of stuff, but that's about it.
I cannot edit. I don't have the patience. I just don't like,
I
and so
barely do.
I'm like, I need someone that's able to hyper focus. And granted, like, I should just get edited. I should just get, like, I did try using Riverside, which automatically does the stuff for you.
Yeah.
But it's also the streaming service. And but the thing is, though, their streaming service has been kind of shitty right now. So I don't want to pay for two programs. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, like my son was editing, like he edited my first two episodes.
Hmm.
And he's not bad at it by any stretch of
Hmm.
the imagination, but it's a lot easier when I have someone in house
Oh
to do
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Like, cause I mean, also, like, I gotta figure out how to use like the TikTokies.
Yeah.
Because it'd be easier if I could just put up clips on TikTok. You know,
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing I took away from um
from
one of
Forest,
the
that was
panels at
that
NanoCon
I
is
did
get
too.
on TikTok, and I'm just like, I don't want to get on TikTok though. I really don't want to.
But we got to. It's one or the other. Well, we must join.
I know.
I know. I'm going. The thing is though, like I've been going through like a little bit of a sad, so I haven't been super motivated the past couple weeks. Um, it's just the depression puppies. Like they need to run around for a little bit, and I'll be fine. Um,
Depression puppies.
yep, I got
I like
them.
that terminology.
I got it from Patton Oswalt did a built a bit because he has depression, and he
Mm-hmm.
basically compared depression to like going bringing a puppy or a dog on a walk, because like the
Mm-hmm.
prep, like, like, oh, they're going to the front door, and oh, they're grabbing the leash, and then you open the door and you put the leash on, and it's like, yay, balls, balls. So like I haven't I've been like staying in my pajamas for longer and playing a video game rather than looking for a job because I'm just having a sad. Um,
Yeah.
but it will end. It just the depression puppies.
Mm-hmm.
know.
Yeah, I do get it.
So and then like if I call it the depression puppies, at least makes me giggle a little bit. So
I like it.
yeah, I feel like everybody should just call them like what make something fun of your depression, and so this way it's a little bit more manageable. It will pass. It's just that um I just have to say it's just because
Mhm.
I have to look for a new job. Um, you're not supposed, aside from extracting the clips, you want maybe put a bumper at the ends with a call to action. Ah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that is true.
Ember says the beauty of lives is you're not supposed to edit. Aside from extracting the clips you want, maybe put a bumper on the ends with a call to action. Yes, that's one thing I like about lives. The only problem with lives and crafting stuff is there's not just a ton of stuff you can do um from start to finish on a live. Like, I mean, I guess you can do like some paintings and stuff like that, but like a lot of the stuff I do is going to take longer than a standard live is going to take. So like, one thing that I started doing on some lives was I started knitting this blanket,
Hmm.
but like, so this is only a quarter of it, and I am currently working on another quarter of it. So,
Oh, nice.
and yeah, I mean, it takes me probably 45 minutes to knit a square, and there's 100 squares, and then I've got the border. So,
Okay. See, like I have, um, like I'm teaching myself to crochet. We'll see how I go. I'm gonna make some flowers, hopefully. And I will probably work on it in my free time. Um, because if I don't, well, I'll never get it done. And I probably could get it done, but uh, also I will go a little quicker if I practice on my own. You know,
yeah.
because like there are people that can like fly through like the muscle memories there now, so they go. You know, I'm tapering off, and I'm hoping it goes.
Laura
It is
says
like
that's beautiful, and Ember says I dig that pattern. Um, it is a pattern from knitpicks.com. Um, there's four different ones. Um, the one that I just showed you is the like standard rainbow. This is the pastel one.
ooh.
Yeah, which I absolutely love. I knit this one several years ago. I got
Hmm.
both kits at the same time, but I just started doing the rainbow one this past year, and then I
Okay.
forgot about it for a while.
Ah,
ADHD, remember? Um,
maybe.
but when I originally got them, this just tells you how big like inflation's gone. When I originally got them, they were $25 a piece. Now they're 42. But it sends you all the yarn for it, which is actually a really. Hold on a second. Kid!
Okay. Dog.
Oh my god,
I got this crochet kit at Books a Million in their clearance section for $9. Originally it was 25. So it's pretty good. I got like six things on yarn about this big. I got like a threading needle and some thread, and I don't know, a little pin thing for something later. And the crochet hook. So that's about for $9. So, a good starter kit,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Um,
So so how, like, you're living in North Carolina, right? Now,
yes.
how do you like it compared to living in Texas?
I absolutely love it, to be honest. Like the weather's a little bit weird. This is the um nitpicks for the knitting pattern on their website. There is also a crochet one, a crochet version of it. So if you crochet and don't knit, get that one. But it makes a sizable blanket, and they're really comfortable and really warm, and I love them.
Okay.
And I've also used the pattern for other blankets too.
Okay.
So once you have the pattern, you have the pattern.
Right.
But no, the weather out here is a little weird because it rains a lot, but it doesn't really storm. Whereas in Texas, I'm used to like the big, massive thunderstorms.
Yep.
We don't have those big, massive thunderstorms here, so it's a little. It's a little disconcerting when I step outside and it's raining. I'm like, I didn't even know it was raining because, of course, like I didn't hear the wind, I didn't hear the rain. So,
Mhm. Yeah, like with living in Florida, it's the same thing. Like when I was in New England, like it was like the rain. You just had it was just a rainy day.
mm-hmm.
Because it's summer, it's sauna weather. It rains for half an hour, or we have a thunderstorm for maybe an hour, and then it's sitting in soup weather. And
Yeah,
it's getting worse, which is kind of driving me crazy. But you know, I don't know. Like I want to get out of Florida, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, I mean, it like with me and Seth, things just ended up working out
Right,
right because, like, I had the ability to move. My kids are grown. I didn't need to stay there if I didn't want to, and
right,
I was actually kind of inclined to get out of Texas anyway.
right,
He can't move. Well, he I guess could have moved, but he was not going to, which I completely understand. He has kids here.
right.
Um, so it was just like, well, I was just like, screw it, I'll move out there, and I've never been happier. So
Good. That's good.
yeah, it's kind of like it almost doesn't. I don't give two craps about the weather. Like I'm plenty damn happy where I'm at. So
Like
can't work.
I was happy here when I first moved down here in 2004, and I was happy here for several years, and then it just
Yeah,
and like it's like the summers have been hot, but like the summers are becoming intolerable,
yeah.
and that's the difference, Like I'm like so hot and miserable, and I'm like, can he have a smell? Apparently they do, they can, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's gross,
Yeah.
I've been to,
I mean,
and I've been to Texas in the summer. It's not much better.
yeah, I mean, and it's one of the things here that's weird for me is that it's actually cooler here. Like they were getting heat advisories when I'm just like, holy crap! Like this isn't hot.
Right,
This is nothing. I mean, I'm used to walking outside and it being 108. I mean,
right.
here they send a heat advisory if it's 90 degrees.
Oh yeah, like we're always in the heat advisory because of the heat index all the time, So
Mm-hmm.
like, because it feels like 102 outside, and when it feels 102, it's like, and that's every day. So I'm like, heat advisory. I'm like, yeah, of course.
Miranda, one of the reasons, that's one of the like I don't usually knit garments. Like the most I'll knit is like shawls and wraps and stuff. Um, but those can fit with pretty much any size, and I kind of like oversized ones anyway. Um, I think I maybe have the closest I have one shirt that I knitted, and I'm actually in the process of knitting another one whenever my ADHD ADHD ass gets around to it. Um, and then
I follow that.
I've got a like I've got a wrap that has sleeves in it. That is like my pride and joy. So that yarn cost me so much money.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, because like the yarn that I used for it actually came in a gradient and it was really pretty. But I wanted the gradient to go from
Hmm.
one color all the way through to the other color on the other end, but the um but the yarn that I got didn't go that long, so I had to keep chopping up
Mm,
different balls of yarn so it'll fit.
got you. Oh, I fucked up.
Night, Alara.
Mm.
So
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Now I'm not working at the chains. I'm still working on the first row. Okay, so you tie it on and then you start the process over again. Okay, all right. Okay. Geez, Louisa.
my dogs are being
I'm
weird.
trying. Huh?
My dogs are being weird.
Um, Okay. Sorry, I had
Okay, so
to-
you want to hear the story about Kip this morning?
Yes, I do.
So Seth was working really late last night, and he gets in this morning. Obviously, goes straight to sleep. Right.
Right.
Well, I was like, "Hey, babe, I'll get you a coffee before you have to be at work." Blah blah blah. So I leave the house around like 10:30, 11 something,
Hmm.
and I had to run to like two stores, and then I swung by and got coffee. I get
Hmm.
home, and it turns out Kip has been whining and barking the entire goddamn time I'm gone, and woke his ass up. So he got like 2 hours less sleep than he was supposed to get, and I was just like,
Um,
and I
um,
felt horrible about it. Like I felt really terrible about it because I'm just like, damn, because he really needed some
um,
sleep. So
did he? Yeah.
yeah, but that's also one thing that I absolutely adore about Seth. That I was always the issue with my exes is he does not mind working, and he works his ass off. So
Like I always find that weird because like Todd has a really good work ethic, so do I, and my kids
mm-hmm.
do, and it's very weird to me, like how people like they're not rich, like
Mm-hmm.
they're not getting by on like any means, but then they're like, they're surprised that bosses have expectations and then they get
Yeah,
a and then they go on the workforce and then they're like they don't know what they're doing, which is weird to me.
yeah. Like it's one of those things of like I work because like I've got a really strong work ethic, especially if it's something that I like doing. Like
Mhm,
when I was doing my history research, like
mhm.
I'd be doing history research like 16 hours a day. Like my
Right.
boss would actually be like, "Go the fuck home. You can do this tomorrow." He's like, "It's history. It's not going anywhere. It's not changing overnight." I'm
You
just like,
never
"Yeah,
know.
but," and he's like,
You
"If I see you,
don't know.
yeah." He was like, "If I see you log on when you get home, we're gonna have a problem." I'm just like, "Damn it." um, but it's that, and then with my current job, I absolutely love doing it. So like that's not a problem. But if I have a job that I absolutely despise, it is so hard for me to get my ass motivated. Like
Yeah, I'm the same
I
way.
will do what I need to do to not get fired, but do not expect me to do more than that if I fucking hate the job.
Yeah, and it's and it's also hard too because if you have ADHD, like if you're in a place you're already
Mm-hmm.
struggling with executive dysfunction, add the fact that you don't like a job. you
Yeah.
know, and
Hey
it gets weird.
Miranda, I'm gonna have to do a name stream at one point where I'm gonna have to get out all my yarn and stuff and show off all my really cool yarn because like I had much more disposable income a couple years ago, so I was able to buy a lot of yarn and a lot of specialty yarn. So
Uh,
I got some really cool stuff, which luckily like I'm really particular about how to store it and stuff so it doesn't get like messed up.
hmm.
So
See, that's what I like. That's the thing I'm kind of hoping that like I kind of like this hobby. So like I can feel like, oh, I made that because I'm not very
yeah.
crafty. I'm like I feel like I could do this because like even if I make mistakes, like it's not like I colored something and I'm like fuck. um
Yeah. I
because
get
like
that.
I have problem like with painting and stuff. I don't have patience. You know.
I like yeah, like I like painting, but the problem is I cannot draw to save my life.
Right.
so
Nope.
so I'm just kind of like, like I can letter stuff like nobody's business. I do really awesome lettering. Anybody who's seen my handwriting, I have a really nice handwriting.
I don't.
But but yeah, it's just it's always just it's weird because that's one of the reasons why my name's Low of all trades, Jill of all trades, Jack of all trades, kind of thing.
Yeah, right. I got yeah.
Is because I can do a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm only really, really good at, as far as crafting goes, I'm only really good at knitting. And that's only because I've done it for over 20 years.
Right.
So,
Right. That
like,
makes
most of the
sense.
times, and a lot of people, well, I guess a lot of people do know this because I've said it before, but for people who don't know, like, I'm on if I'm on a live stream, I'm usually knitting, like it's down my lap and I'm doing it mainly because like it works almost like a fidget toy with me where like it helps me keep my focus on what I'm doing. Where I don't necessarily have to think about what I'm knitting because I know what I'm doing with that. And it's like if I knit something wrong, like it feels off, so I can look down and fix whatever it is. But
Right.
for the most part I can just
And
knit
it's muscle memory now. You so you don't have to really think about it.
yeah. It's kinda like driving where if your car works fine, all right.
You don't
But the
think
second something goes wrong with it, you know something's wrong with it.
right. That
Like
makes
you don't think
sense.
about it when everything's fine. But yeah.
No. No, that makes sense. I think for me, like, I'm my own worst critic,
Yeah.
and like, because like with the ADHD, like I want things done quickly,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't lose focus. But the autism is like, no, you have to take your time. That's the only way you're going to learn anything, Helen. And I'm like,
Yeah.
but I do eventually do it. Like if I really, really like to do it, um,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it will become like a good hobby. Because like if I finish like a blanket, I'll be like, hey, I made a blanket. I'm gonna make a flower. I'm just gonna make a flower. So we'll see.
Exactly, Amber. The internal autopilot notices when things fall out of parameters. Yeah.
Parameters, yes, it does. Yep.
Yeah. I'm just like
For
something's
sure.
weird. And yeah, like I mean, the thing that I love about like our neighborhood is super super quiet, but it took the
Hmm.
dogs almost 2 weeks to kind of get used to like the patterns around and like people coming and
Hmm.
going and stuff so that they don't bark at every single thing. They bark at
Hmm.
most things, but not every single thing now.
Okay, well, that's an improvement.
Yeah. And see, like this is something else. Like I completely forgot. I've got to prep for politicality tomorrow,
Right?
which I've got like two things for it, but they're both like 15-second clips. So it's like I've got 30 seconds of stuff to talk about right now.
All right.
So I'm just like, I gotta dig back into that. But yeah, I mean it's one of the things that it's been the only real break that I've taken from um doing like my standard live streams is when I've been on like vacation or traveling or
Hmm.
something.
Yeah.
Because like I couldn't do politicality not last Sunday but the Sunday before because I was coming home from NanoCon. Or
Right.
no, I
Yeah,
was
that
coming
makes
home
sense.
from the beach trip. That was it. I was
Oh,
coming
okay.
home from
Yeah.
the beach trip. The one before that, I was coming home from NanoCon.
Right.
We went to NanoCon, was home for like 2 days, and then immediately went to the beach.
On vacation. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, I
That's
mean,
nice
it's
though.
like, it needed to be done because we wanted to take the kids and we had to do it before they went to school. So it's
Right.
like, yeah. So, but we got everything worked out. So
That's
we
good.
can make that happen. Yeah. It was fun.
We, we ended up staying in Texas longer after Unicon because my flight, my dude. So, okay. So, Sunday, we go to the airport. Go to the airport. Flight's delayed. Flight is delayed again. Flight is
Oh.
delayed again. So it was about 8 o'clock. We found so Southwest to get us home the next day wanted to reroute us to fly into Orlando, then drive back up to Baltimore,
Oh
and then
God.
fly us into Sarasota. And I was like, it was 8 hours for a 3 hour flight. So I go to the counter and I was like, what? And also we had to spend the night at the airport and all
Mm-hmm.
day. So I ended up calling Elliot and I was like, hey, can you give us a place for the night? And
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna leave tomorrow night for because the flight when we left was only two, but it was just annoying because I was like, I'm not going to have like do all this stuff. he has to
Marina
he
says,
has to
let's be real. We all know you can talk for an hour about 30 seconds worth of material. Yeah, I can.
practice, yeah.
That's true. But
You could.
oh my god, like this is the thing that I loved about just being able to take our car. And the funny thing about it is because we had done the ARC protests a couple weeks before NeoCon, and then we did NeoCon, which they were both about 7 hours away. So it
Hmm.
was a 7 hour car ride both ways. And then we went to the beach trip, which was like 4 hours. And we were just like,
Hmm.
me and Seth were both like, this is nothing. Like, what the hell? But, uh, yeah,
See, we flew.
I absolutely hate Southwest. And one of the reasons I hate Southwest is because, so flying into Dallas, you don't fly into DFW, which is the big airport in Dallas. You fly into Dallas Love Field, which
Hmm.
is they're one of the only airlines that flies out of there. But because DFW is just north of there,
Hmm.
and Love Field is this little teeny tiny airport literally in the middle of Dallas, you have to go down south and then basically make a hairpin turn, come back up, and basically do a corkscrew down. And it's like the plane tips so much. Like they have to bank it so hard to get like down in the prescribed area. It's just one of
Really?
those things. Like if you're not used to flying on flights, or like if they make you, if they make you nauseous in crap, like I'm like, don't take Southwest into Dallas. Just
See,
don't do it.
I only fly Southwest. I've been flying Southwest for years because they're
Don't fly
usually the
into Dallas
cheapest.
then.
Because because usually they have like quick flights to the places that I go to,
Yeah,
and they weren't. And before inflation, they were reasonable. Like you could fly up to Manchester, New Hampshire from Sarasota, for $69.
yeah,
You can't get those anymore,
yeah,
and it's decent and things like that. I'm very used to flying. I've been flying since I was two,
yeah.
so
I
I
love
don't
flying.
like.
So Seth hates
Todd hates
flying, but
it.
I'm like, I love it.
Todd hates it. Todd hates it. He'll sit there and he'll worry about like what kind of sneakers he should wear because sharks might, if we fall into the water, the sharks might get him. And I'm looking at him
That is Seth.
and I'm like, what are
Hey,
you talking? I'm like, and I'm just looking at him and I'm like, okay, which is something I never thought about as someone that's been flying for years. And I tell him all the time, I'm like, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be, but like
mm-hmm.
he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's nervous. Which is fair.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
know.
it's like I love flight. I usually, if I have an option, I usually fly American. Um,
Hmm.
they've been really good with me, and I think I've only ever had like one delay. Um, I flew Delta to um Washington D.C. and back, which they were awesome and accommodating. So I'll definitely fly Delta again. And I think Seth flew Delta um, out to Dallas when he came out there.
Okay.
So yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know, what Seth did is he flew from North Carolina to Dallas to pick me up. I picked him up at the airport. We went and got a car the next day, filled up the car, and left for North Carolina the day after that with Kip and Pixie in tow. I unfortunately had to leave Daisy, but Daisy's kind of my mom's dog too, and so
Okay.
and
So.
yeah, we just couldn't. I couldn't really justify having three dogs in the car and in the house and having four total. And like now, even handling three is such a they're a handful because like so we don't have a fenced in yard, so when I take them out to go to the bathroom I have to take them on a leash. I can
Hmm.
take Kip and Pixie out together, but then I have to take Ozzy separately because Ozzy is so big that if he got running, it would not be the easiest thing in the world to stop him. Like I would literally just have to sit down and be like, if you're gonna run, you're gonna drag me.
Right.
That's what's gonna happen.
Right.
And I've had for a couple years I had a dog that was even larger than Ozzy is because Ozzy's
Mhm.
part German Shepherd, so big ass dog.
Okay. Mhm.
But
Yeah. All right. Well.
hopefully we don't have any aposta puppies. Like that's the one thing we're concerned about because we're like we're either gonna have to get Ozzy or Kip fixed, and we think it's probably going to be cheaper to get Ozzy fixed. So
If you go to your local ASPCA, they do very inexpensive
yeah.
spaying and neutering.
I always imagine human Kip whenever the dog Kip is mentioned.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it's one of those things that we couldn't leave Kip there. That was originally the plan. The place that we were gonna
We
move
can't leave
into,
Dr. Kit behind. We can't
it
do
was gonna be
it.
yeah, like it was gonna be really difficult with his dog and even one of mine. Um,
Hmm.
and so I decided, like, okay, I'm gonna take Pixie because she's been with me the longest. Like, I'm the only person that she really, really likes. Whereas Kip got along with everybody in my family. I absolutely adore Daisy, but she's also kind of my mom's dog. So
Hmm.
I was just like, okay, I hate this, but I'll see about um um getting I'll see about getting Kip later on in the year.
Hmm.
And it worked out to where we actually did get to bring Kip, which he's like, look, she's a staple of your channel now. Like, you have to bring it. Speaking of a staple of the channel,
Yeah.
check.
Meet Kip, named after a biblical scholar, holds 0 degrees, yet remains deeply authoritative. At Kip Academy, she teaches advanced disciplines like ethical trait distribution, comparative couch theology, and vigorous face licking. Questioning authority is encouraged. Not all treats are created equal. Each snack undergoes rigorous evaluation using the sniff, lick, and stare methodology. Some are rejected, some are accepted, some are declared non-canonical. Ask Kip about theology, ask Kip about life, ask Kip if you should go outside. She will not answer, but she will judge you. Kip, named for a scholar, correct about vibes. Meet.
So that is
Nice.
my Kip Academy commercial made by Jess from How to Rule an Asteroid. I absolutely love that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I've seen that. I saw that on Job and Drugs before. It's very cool.
Hmm. I love it. It's like the coolest thing ever. So yeah, she's a staple on my channel, and so it's like you cannot leave her here. And I was like,
That
okay.
would be bad.
I mean, because like when we got here, I was actually in a hotel for like the first week because the first place we were gonna move into fell through due to some
Hmm.
shenanigans that I don't like. What they were being stupid about it, so it was just like, well, okay. So we ended up staying for way longer than we expected. Um,
Yeah.
because the second place that we were looking at, which is this place, we were able to get into, but they're like, it won't be ready until the first, and we're just like,
All right.
and I got out there the 20. I got out here the 21st or 22nd. I think it was the 22nd. That we actually got out here. So
Okay. Mm. All right.
so yeah, but I'm having a blast out here. I love it.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing some positive life changes. So that's good.
Yeah.
And Seth's a good guy. He's a good friend and he's a big old sweetie.
Yeah, he really is. Like, it's one of those things that it's like people are so a lot of people were like, "Oh no, the people you meet online are completely different in person." He's not. Like he is
I don't
exactly
think
the similar.
I'm exactly who I am online as I am
Yeah.
here.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know how to be any other way. I'm just me.
I'm
Take it
just
or
me.
leave
I'm
it.
like, like, I mean, like, there is like, but the thing is that like you guys knew each other through online. It's not like you didn't know each other, and you just, more and more you guys talked, you found more and more you had in common, and then feelings, so it's how it goes.
Oh, thank you, Ember. I will look into that.
Oh, okay. I'm thanks, Amber.
Yeah, I haven't. I looked at the news this morning, and I saw some other stuff last night that I grabbed, but I haven't grabbed anything else yet. So, but I had
I'm
like
on
I said, I
a
had.
I'm on a news diet right now. Well, a small one.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get that because like my
Well,
day job
because
revolves around the
it's your
news.
job.
Yeah, it's both my job, my day job, and my YouTube job too. So
Yep.
it's just one of those things. Like I just happen to be really good with. I happen to be really good at following politics. So that's why this is my one politics free show that I'm not sitting here ranting about politics on.
Yeah, we're not supposed to talk about politics. So, you know what Lil does for her job, everybody. They-
Yeah,
uh,
but yeah, it's
you
just
know,
it's nuts. Like it's been so crazy busy this summer.
well, but it will calm down when the kids go back into school because you'll have to kind of
Yeah.
fall back into a routine and stuff like that. It will, and like,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a lot because you've done a lot this summer. Are you going to Rocket City
Yeah.
Reason? Okay.
Am
Oh
I
yeah, we're
what?
gonna get the Airbnb.
Oh
We're
yeah.
gonna get the Airbnb. We're gonna get the Airbnb. I have to remind Todd that we're getting an Airbnb with all
Mm-hmm.
our friends. So he doesn't have to book. So we don't have to book a room because we're.
Yes.
Yep, I almost forgot. So I have to remind Todd. But we did get our tickets. And I'm gonna have a table because Todd's working on merch.
Awesome.
So it was nice.
Hello, Ozzy.
So it'll be good to do some networking, and I really want to support Casey
Yeah.
and John. This is their first conference. I know they are investing a
Yeah.
lot of time and a lot of money into it, so I really
Yeah. I
wanted
can't
it
wait.
to
It's
be.
gonna be like, especially after NeoCon and getting to see everybody. Like, I
Yeah,
cannot wait for Rocket City.
yeah. There's a few people that we didn't get to see at this con, so it will be really good to
Yeah.
catch up. Yeah.
Like I was really bummed we didn't get to see Joe at NeoCon, even though I just saw him at the ARC protest.
See, I
Because
haven't
Joe's a
met,
blast to hang
I
out
haven't
with.
met Joe in person yet, so but I'm
I
glad
was
that.
surprised. I was surprised. He's about the same height I am.
I'm sorry, what?
I thought he was like taller than me, like 6 foot or so. I was just like, hmm. But that's the
I
thing.
was,
That's one thing me and Seth were talking about. Is like it's odd seeing people that you know so well from online, because when you think about seeing them online, you still only see them like in a 2-dimensional form, so you still don't exactly get an idea of exactly
and
like
you're only
proportions and how tall they are.
from here up,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
You know,
everybody, including Seth, when he first saw me at the airport, was like, "Holy crap, she's tall!" And I'm like, "I'm not that tall."
no, see,
But
I'm just shy of 5'4", so I'm
yeah,
average.
I'm like
I'm
five
used to
eight,
people
five
being
nine
I'm used
somewhere.
to people being taller than me, so I just assume that's the norm.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it was just like it was weird because I'm just like there's so many people that I assumed were taller than me that weren't, and I'm just like, huh, okay,
That's interesting.
but Seth's like perfect height for me, so it works out.
That's good.
Yeah.
I made a boo boo. I'm trying to correct it. So
I
I'm
usually,
trying to,
and I've done that. I've done that with my blanket that I'm knitting a few
yeah.
times, and it's just like, if it's not that noticeable and it's not going to mess up the blanket when it's finished, I don't care. I just keep going because it's one of those things too that having those little mistakes in it tells you it's homemade,
Mhm.
which
Right.
is a
That's
really
true.
cool thing about it.
I
So
mean, granted, I could just because like I'm just learning how to do it anyway. So if I fuck up, I fuck up.
yeah, I don't like I said like I mean as long as it's not going to mess up the end project and it doesn't look horrific, um, then I'll usually just leave the mistakes in there. Like
That's probably,
they
yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um,
and on top of
I
that, I've
think
got
like,
like I know a ton of ways to repair them. Like if I'm knitting and like I dropped a stitch like 10 rows back, so I don't have to undo all the rows and go back and fix it.
hmm
I know how to fix it from there. So
yeah. I want to make
and
like, I want to like eventually I want to make a blanket if I'm able to do this with like all the poisonous plants on it.
mm-hmm,
Like two poisonous
that would be
plants.
cool.
Yeah. Um, that is maybe future Helen. I don't know if future Helen's gonna get that done, but like, goals.
Maybe if
Because
we're
I'll
still
say
doing this
I'm gonna do something,
series,
and then I'm like,
maybe if we're yeah, maybe if we're still doing this series in a year, you'll be working on that blanket.
yeah, that's the hope. Because it'd be really good if we were able to keep it for a year. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I've tried doing collabs, and like they kind of like, but you and I are pretty good friends, so hopefully.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere, so
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere until I find another job or start my own business. So one or the other.
yeah.
I just
I
hate job
mean,
looking. I don't want to do it, guys.
I don't know. I don't know if I would be considered running my own business by being like an independent contractor because I kind of am,
Yeah,
kind of not. Like, but I have what I consider the coolest boss in the world. So
yeah. So
Kyle's been awesome to me. So
he seems like he's a good guy.
he really is. Yeah, he's awesome. I went. He's the reason I went to DC a couple years ago. I went to his wedding, which is the first time
Aw,
I met him in person. So
aw, aw.
well, I mean, for years other than that, he lived in New York and then he moved to Virginia, and I had lived in Texas. Then I moved to Indiana, then I moved back to Texas, and now I'm in North Carolina. So,
Right.
but
Oh, is he
luckily,
still?
living in
Is he
North
still?
Carolina, I'm not planning on moving again. So, or I'm not
There you
planning on
go.
moving states. Like, well, we're eventually going to move out of this house and hopefully build our own. But I shouldn't be going far from here. So,
Okay. Like,
so yes, I am now on the East Coast permanently.
we've been wanting to go up to North Carolina to just like go visit. So at least now we have an excuse. It's like
Yes, you can come
let's
visit
go
me.
see something. Hello.
Yeah, come see all our crazy puppy dogs. Hey, Maya.
Hey Maya. Okay, see, if I never get to Helen in real life, yeah, I know. Everybody should want to give me shenanigans. Yes, there's shenanigans going on. I'm
Always
trying.
shenanigans.
Holy shit! There's like we do the shenanigans.
Yeah,
Yo,
she's crocheting. I'm making a rug
yeah.
for
I'm
my back
attempting.
room.
I'm attempting to learn crocheting. So we'll see how
I'm
it goes.
I'm I'm wondering how much of my mermaid decor that I can sneak around the house before Seth is like, "Holy shit, this is too much."
See, like you need a place where the girth of your mermaidness can express itself freely. You
Well,
know,
that's one of the cool things is in the plans for the house that we want to build. He basically made sure that I have my own craft room.
so there you
It's
go.
like a
Like,
craft room slash office, so I can put like my streaming area up in a corner, and the
right?
rest is all craft stuff. So I'm like, that'll work.
See, like if I was in living with other people, I would just turn one of the other bedrooms into an office.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I can't do that at this time. So
Yeah.
Helen has her office is her desk and her bedroom.
Right
I
now,
like
mine's
we
in my living room.
yeah,
Cause like
Todd's
where I was the live stream from with like the black background with the
yeah,
star tarot card thing is
yeah.
actually over there in the
Okay.
corner, which I still haven't taken the star down. Um, but
Hmm.
I moved my desk over here since it's a more permanent one. And get this, I was so Seth had originally given me his desk because he has a laptop. I have a desktop.
Hmm.
Um, and so I need an actual desk because I've got to put my monitor and stuff somewhere.
Yeah.
Um, and my desk was about half the size of this one,
Hmm.
and I was just like, "What would I have to do to talk you into giving me your desk?" And he's like, "Fine, I'll switch." Which, of course, the one that we got him is much longer. It's almost twice as big as the other one. And I was like,
Hmm.
because that way I can have my computer on this side and I can have this side for crafting stuff. Which
That
was
makes
kind of the
sense.
whole point, yeah. Which was kind of the whole point. Like I needed room for crafting stuff because I
Yeah.
craft stuff, and I've got peel and stick wallpaper that I'm gonna put behind me, and I need to get my shelves up and all the stuff that was on my shelves up, which I haven't gotten to yet.
You'll get to it. It's just it's one of those things that you'll do when you have time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's one of those, and like there's a couple boxes of things because like obviously I couldn't fit all of my stuff in the back of our car, even though we have an SUV. So I had to
Right.
leave
No,
some
oh God,
stuff
no.
behind, and there's like 3 boxes of stuff that I meant to bring with me that did not make it. And I found out why is because my mom, in the pile of boxes, I'm like, this is the stuff I'm taking. This stuff needs to be packed first. My mom kept putting boxes over there. And she put like
Oh,
3 boxes that I didn't want and I don't need. And so 3 of the boxes that I needed didn't get shipped with me.
oh,
Because I mean, we were
got
trying to
you.
do this. We were trying to do it all in like a couple hours at night, and we were already, and it was like 104. It was super hot outside, so it was just like, ugh, trying to
Yeah.
manage everything. And then me and Seth went back to the hotel, slept for the night, and then um, uh, my mom's house, mine slash my mom's house was actually on our way out of town, so we swung by there and picked up the dogs that morning.
Okay.
Yeah. Although
So,
I have turned him on to Dutch Brothers Coffee. They have a thing called the
ooh.
Shenanigan, which is Irish cream and hazelnut. It's the best thing ever. And so now it's our road trip drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So it's like, we're like, okay, so where's the nearest Dutch Brothers? And the nearest one's like 40 miles from here, which sucks. But it was on our way to NanoCon. So it's just like, yep, we're getting a shenanigan.
Okay, so remind me to find a Airbnb.
Find the Airbnb.
Yeah, remind me. So this way, I can, because I did make that group chat.
Oh, yeah.
I just forgot.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I leaned over.
So yeah. So if people can remind me, if you're staying at the
I
Airbnb,
I'm terrible at reminding people to do stuff because I can't remind my. You know what? I'll write it down. How about that?
okay, just send me a message. Be like, hey Helen, look for Airbnbs when you have a moment. I might do it tomorrow because I have a show at 11 and then I have therapy, but then I'll have some time in the afternoon. So I might do it tomorrow. I'll do
Mm-hmm.
it tomorrow just so I can get it out of the way. Um, and I think we're gonna drive, but I asked Todd if we could do it like in 2 days because like with my back problems, 12 hours in a car is really hard. I get 8 to 9 is like the most before I'm like fucking
Yeah.
miserable, you know?
Yeah, it's about the same from I think it's about the same between like it's probably 7 8 hours from here. And
Hmm.
the thing is so like it was 7 hours in the car from NanoCon, and I was on my
Hmm.
feet and up and down the entire way through NanoCon, and then 7 hours
Yeah.
back. I have hip issues. So my hip was flaring up during NanoCon, and I was just like, crap. So come home. I tried to stay off of it for 2 days, and then we immediately go to the beach. And of course, I'm getting thrashed around by the waves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So last day at the beach, my hip is just screaming, and I still
Hmm.
haven't like it still hasn't completely calmed down. And I'm just
Hmm.
like, what the hell am I supposed to do about this?
Just like
So
because like um I have chronic nerve pain because of my transverse
mm-hmm.
myelitis. It just is. And staying in one position for too long, like, is my body like will hate me.
Yeah,
They'll be like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? We don't like this,
yeah,
Helen." And I'm like, I know." And so I told him, because I paid the extra money to fly to Nanicon. It is too expensive to fly. But I told him, I
yeah,
said, because Huntsville is 12 hours. Because we have to drive across Florida and then go north,
yeah,
you know, because we're on the other coast. So
yeah.
and and Todd would rather drive. Like, he hates flying, and it's cheaper. Like, I do agree, it's
Mm-hmm.
cheaper. But I was like, can we do it in 2 days? Like, leave on Thursday and leave early Friday morning and get there Friday afternoon, because that would be better. And then same
Yeah.
for, like, leave Monday and come and be home by
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday. Because like
Yeah.
it's just too much.
But yeah, yeah, it is. Me and Seth went from just outside Dallas, Texas to just outside Charlotte, North Carolina in one day. It was like 17 hours. And it was a pain in the and
it,
it normally wouldn't take quite that long. I had to let the dogs out to eat and go potty and
yeah,
all
like,
that other stuff.
you have to do the dog stuff.
Yeah, but even then, it's like we left at 7. Well, I think it was like actually 8 when we finally pulled out, and then
Mhm.
it was like 4 o'clock in the morning when we finally got into where we were staying at. So I was just
Ugh.
like, "Holy crap!" He drove the entire way too. I'm like, "I'll drive." He's like, "No, I'm fine." I'm just like, "Okay."
Todd does the same
But
thing. I'll be like,
luckily,
"Want to
our
drive?" He's like,
car,
"No, I'll do it." And I'm like, "All
yeah,
right."
luckily,
Because
yeah,
he needs something to do. He gets antsy.
yeah. Like, I mean, luckily, our car is really smooth to ride in, and it's like really
Mhm.
comfortable, and it also gets like hella good gas mileage for being an SUV.
Yeah.
Like, it gets really good gas mileage. Um,
Oh, that's good.
so that all worked in our favor. So I mean, it's nice. It's a Buick Enclave, so
We'll see. Well, like, our
it's
Camry gets really good gas mileage. So, yeah.
yeah.
I was like, "Do we have a Corolla or a
I'm
Camry?" We
all
have a
about the
Camry.
good gas mileage. And on top of that, like we're like 10 miles from the South Carolina border, and gas is actually
Ah,
cheaper over there. And so what he'll do is whenever he goes to work, if we need to get gas, he'll just pop across the border and get gas.
that's smart.
Because it's like 30 cents cheaper over there than it is here. So
What?
yeah.
This is why I know everything's fucking arbitrary.
Yeah. Some things are for some reason. But
Yeah,
and I mean, like even in Texas, like last time I talked to my mom about it, she's paying more for gas than I am. And I'm like, how the crap does that work? Because Texas
Tennessee
has a
was more
whole lot of
expensive.
oil and gas.
Tennessee was more expensive than Florida,
Yeah.
which surprised
Like,
me. Mhm.
yeah. So it's just like, I mean, yeah, gas prices just suck right now in general.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it is what it is for a while, and I mean, luckily, like I don't have to go many places right now.
yeah,
Most have to go to the grocery store. Or maybe like I'm not going anywhere really right now. I have to look other than maybe at job interviews when I get around to that.
yeah,
I know
yeah.
I'm
Like I mean,
procrastinating. I know I am. But also, like, it's also I've been looking and like because the way the job market is, like, there's not a lot
yeah,
with that the money I need to make with my skill set, with benefits, because
yeah, yeah.
I
I
need
get it,
benefits.
and I mean, like I work from home. So other than like needing to go to like the grocery store or something, like other than Seth going to work, like we don't really have too many places. Like if we need to pick the kids up or something, yeah.
Right,
But um, like that's it. So it's like luckily we don't have too many places to
right,
pick.
and and it was sucked because like with the new job that I had and not have anymore.
Yeah,
It was 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes. I didn't have to get gas for a month,
yeah,
and I'm like, oh.
yeah. Like my mom, the job she had for years was like a 45-minute drive because we lived on one side of the Dallas Metroplex. Her job was on the other side. I'm just like,
Ah,
but my dad's job and my school were over on our side. So she's like, okay, fine. I'll drive.
right.
So,
I like if when I was working in Sarasota, which is like 35 miles one way, and I was driving 350 a week anywhere on the weekend or anything. I'm like, I am not driving.
hmm,
I'm like, you are driving because I'm not driving.
yeah. I mean, by I don't mind driving by any stretch of the imagination, but Seth likes driving more than I do. So he usually, if we're together, he usually does most of the driving. But
Yeah, Todd will do like Todd does most of the driving when we go anywhere. I will offer to drive, but I think for him it's like he needs something to do. Like, and sitting
mm-hmm,
there, watching scenery and chit chatting is not his get. Like, it's not going to be enough. He
mm-hmm,
he needs to, and it's just because like it's an anxiety thing. It's not like
yeah,
he thinks it's not sexist or anything. It's just an anxiety thing for him. You know. Like, I feel like I gotta clarify that shit. Like not all men.
yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
No, some men, but not all men. But sometimes, but also always a man.
Yeah. It's one of those things. Like I was explaining to a friend of mine that the whole like not all men thing. It's like yeah, it's not all men. But here's the thing: we don't know who the bad men are. We just don't.
Right. So it's somehow, but it's always a man.
Yeah. There's like, yeah, like we're gonna take precautions until we know some guy is safe to be around.
Right. Yeah. It's like
That's just how it's gonna
it just
be. Like, if you don't like it, deal with
yeah.
it.
Like, welcome to toxic masculinity. And it sucks because like
Yeah,
we don't want to live in that world where we have to constantly
yeah.
monitor who are good men
And
and who aren't.
the thing that aggravates me too is the same guys that sit there and scream, "Oh, it's not all men." Do fuck all to say anything about the men who are being the problems.
Acting like the kids. Yeah, because the
Yeah,
thing is though is that they want to excuse they don't really want to do the work, the change
yeah,
to make a change, like call out their friends when they're being gross or whatever,
yeah,
or not having friends that are gross, like they'll tolerate things that are intolerable, and then they wonder why women won't sleep with them. It's like, because you're not trustworthy, man. Like, we don't like being an ass,
yeah,
and acting like we're, you're entitled, and we're like, yeah, no.
yeah. And I mean,
And
like, I'm incredibly picky. So it's just like, it's one of those things like, this is the interesting thing about me and Seth is neither one of us were looking for a relationship when this happened. It just kind of happened.
that Todd had hit the point in his life that he wasn't going to change for anybody else. So, and
Yeah.
my marriage was falling apart, and me and Todd met, and I wasn't like looking for anybody. It just happened. And then I was like, oh no, I caught feelings. Oh, good. All right. Well, here we are. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I totally understand that because I was kind of like the same way with me as I was just like, oh damn it, I like this guy. Crap. And I sent him a message where I said something about him having super distracting eyes or something. And I thought at the time, I'm like, I might want to delete this. And I'm super glad that I didn't. Hey, Kyle. I'm
There you go.
I'm super glad that I didn't because he actually saw it when I sent it. but it's one of those things that like we were trying to schedule an interview because he wanted to interview me because of my knowledge in politics and Christian nationalism and stuff for the last
Yeah.
26 years. So he wanted to have me on. And then he got sick and I got sick and it was just back and forth. And then between the time that we recorded the episode and we edited the episode, we started dating in between there.
That's funny.
And it's just been one thing after another since then.
Good. Well, I mean, like, like, in this is why, like, okay, as a poly person, um, I've been looking. Okay. Well, right now, because I really want to find a girlfriend, but also that means I will have to go out and meet people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just like,
Like I
it's
told
just
you,
one of those things.
I'm like, if I could just find one of my really good friends to have sex with that would like live like in a reasonable distance, it'd be fine. But
Yeah,
because I don't want to have to go. Like I don't know what it's like to. I went from living with my parents to living with my ex-husband to living with Todd, and yes, I have
yeah,
like dated people, but it wasn't like I just happened to meet people and they just happened to be
yeah,
queer and then things happened. Like, but like
yeah,
actually like doing the act of looking, I'm like, oh, like I don't know how to flirt. 'Cause I don't
yeah,
because I flirt with everybody. So that's just
yeah.
unrealistic. I'm now reasonable. I know.
Like that's one of my problems that I had with one of my ex husbands a lot was I'm kind of just naturally friendly and naturally bubbly and very talkative.
Yeah,
And he would always take that as me flirting with anyone I was talking to. And I'm just like, and the thing is like he knew that I was bi when I met him. So it's one of those things that it's like I wasn't safe talking to anybody because we would immediately get home and he would immediately accuse me of cheating and wanting to have sex with everybody I was talking to. I'm like, I'm having conversation. What the hell?
right.
And it's
And it's
just
like
like it's a
no, it's like
fucking nightmare. Yeah.
see, that would drive me crazy. Like that would drive me insane. It really would. Um, actually, oh, I figured out a rhythm. I'm proud of myself. Like I don't now it doesn't feel
Yay.
so awkward. Like yeah, like
Yeah.
it's coming. I had to start over, but I figured it out. Yay, go Helen. Yeah, like it would be nice if it was a reasonable distance, because like and I mean like I do have some queer friends in Tampa, but that's 2 hours away,
Yeah.
and and with everything getting more expensive, I'm like just like God damn it.
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
And I also live in like I'm like okay, I'm gonna be slightly okay. I think I'm young looking for someone that's almost 50. Okay,
Yeah, you
and
are.
I live in a 65 plus. The average age is 60 plus in Port Charlotte,
Mm-hmm.
which limits my dating pool because I'm like like I'm like, because I've seen women that are like close to my age, and I'm like, you look like you're in your 60s, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, I have a certain standard of attraction, and I'm not trying to be ageist. I just like, yes, I'm being ageist, because also like, also with the area that I live in, there's a lot of like, um older people. It's like, and they're trying to blink a lot of people, and it's weird. Like, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
uh, it's weird, and I'm saying that's great. I'm not saying, but it's not something I'm used to, I should say. That, I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
not weird. It's different. It's different. So I
Yeah.
feel like
No,
I
I
feel
get
like
it.
I'm being ageist, and I'm not trying to be,
It's
but I'm being a little ageist.
it's weird for me because Seth is younger than me, and I'm not used
Right,
to that. So
right.
I'm just like, I mean, it's not by much, and like so, so I have a grandson, right? My
Hmm.
grandson calls me Mammy.
Hmm.
I was talking to my sons about it before I moved out here, and they started joking around that I am a cougar because Seth's younger than me.
That's
Now my
funny.
grandson calls me Mammy Cougar.
Oh my God, I love that. It's
And I'm
hilarious.
just like, damn it! Like,
It's like, God
holy
damn it.
shit, guys. Like, I'm not that. He's only 4 years younger than me. I don't think that qualifies me as a cougar.
Because that's what makes it funny.
Hmm. Like,
Like,
I don't know.
I am 7.5 years younger than Todd is.
Yeah. I mean, my
Six and a
my
half.
first
No,
ex, I
7.
was 8 years younger. My second ex, I was 5 years younger. So, I mean, I don't know.
My ex-husband was 6 years older than me. Um,
Yeah.
he's not dead. But he's 6 years older than me, and um, Todd is 7.5. Which is
Yeah.
not bad. Like, it's weird though when we talk about like our childhoods, because he'll be talking about high school and I was like in grade school when we have some
Yeah.
conversations, and it's weird
Yeah,
because like
like
I'm not.
it's just like with me and Seth being 4 years apart, like I'm just old enough to remember stuff that he's only like vaguely heard about. And like,
Right.
but the thing is like there's stuff that he like, for instance, like when Pokemon got big, like that was just after like the time that I would have gotten into it. If I was a little bit younger, like maybe a year or two
I
younger, I probably
was,
would have, but I never did.
if I would, like when I was, yeah, like Pokemon, like with like my millennial friends is more, well, no, not that's not true because Neil loves Pokemon, but like but most, it was right after I was already in high school at that point,
Yeah.
when Pokemon became popular, and and being, me, I didn't get it because everybody's playing Magic the Gathering when I was in high school.
Yeah, same here.
So, that was it was a little bit different, with
Yeah.
my when growing up, because like I'm a Zennial, so I'm on this weird sort of cusp,
Yeah. Yeah. Like
you know.
I span the two generations. So because
Yeah,
even then,
yeah.
like growing up, so I have one group of cousins that's almost all 10 years older than me. And then I have another group that's almost 10 years younger than me, and I'm smack dab in the middle. So it's like
Hmm.
even once I hit like 18, like they didn't know whether to put me with the adults or with the kids. And I'm like it was like, holiday things. And finally I was like 16, and I'm like, stick me with the damn adults because I don't want to sit with a bunch of 6-year-olds.
Well,
And
yeah.
I mean, yeah, like it was
It was weird because
nuts.
like I was an aunt at 8, because
Yeah.
my brothers are so much older than I am,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a very weird thing to be like, have your nieces and nephews be like full adults, have their own children, and everything, and like it's great and everything, but like to see it and then look back on pictures of me like when I was 8 years old holding my new niece, it was
Yeah.
just weird. I was like, oh. Mm.
I'll tell you what's a trip when I realized that my grandson starts school this year.
Hmm.
what the hell? I'm just like, holy crap! Like, I'm too young for this. I'm not
I
supposed to be.
know
I'm not
I
supposed to
am
be a
not.
grandmother yet.
I'm not getting grandchildren, so well, okay. Like my oldest, absolutely not. Kai's like, I am not having kids. Has no interest, doesn't really like
Yeah,
children.
my youngest is like that. He's like, I don't want kids, and I'm like, hey, if you don't want kids, don't have them.
Don't have
They,
kids, please don't.
like, I would love to have grandkids through him, but
I'm not
like, it's
really.
also one of those things that like his happiness means more to me than possible grandkids.
Yeah, I just find it weird, like with parents that like you better give me grandchildren, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
I'm like nobody owes you anything. Like I'm like, are you just want them to have kids so you can have grandchildren? Like,
Yeah, Noise and me, I'm the same way. Like, I never got into the SpongeBob thing. I
oh,
was just little.
my kids were little, like about that age when that show came out, and I did, and it's very much for adults. The first, like the
Yeah,
early seasons, and I like
yeah.
my brain quotes SpongeBob memes all the time. Like something will happen, and my brain will because that's how I think. I guess that's how
Like,
I
I
think now.
get it, but I'm just like, okay. Like, I never saw the like massive attraction to it. But
When
I'll
I
tell
was
you this.
like,
So
when it,
I do this stupid little Clues noise when when I'm talking to the dogs because I'm weird like that. And I did it one night, and Seth is like, "That's Blue's Clues," and I'm like, "You are the first person in 20 years that knew where that was from." So it's just like, so now it's just kind of become our thing. And
see,
it's
my kids grew up watching Blue's Clues, and Dora the Explorer, and
Backyardigans.
Backyardigans. Yeah,
I
like
love
which was
Backyardigans.
I did not like that show. I thought it was a little boring. I liked what was the one where it was like a guinea pig and a little baby duck.
Oh,
Like I
Super
like the
Pets.
Super Pets. I really like the art style in that show.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, this is really creative. I really
I
dig
had a
this,
cat
and it was,
out of that show.
and
I had a
it
cat
was
named
so.
Ming Ming.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cute.
Ming Ming was my favorite on that show. So I was just like, we
Yeah,
had a cat named Ming Ming.
I mean,
I love
so
Ming Ming.
I like that one. It's fun, but like now we watch like Bluey unironically because it's so funny.
Yeah,
Like, oh my God, we will
I have
watch,
not gotten into
and
Bluey.
it's so funny. Like,
But then again, like
I
I haven't sat
recommend.
down and I haven't sat down and seriously watched TV in probably 15 years.
Okay,
Like I'll catch series if they're on like Netflix or something. But
okay, I will tell you. Okay, just a suggestion from your good friend Helen. I'm going to suggest this to all of you. Um, You can get it's better if you're high, but if you don't do drugs, you can watch it straight. Just watch the Bluey episode called Hospital. It is hilarious. Like it, and also the military one's really funny. Because my son was watching it, he's like, yeah, it's kind of like that. Like it was a kid's interpretation of what their father does at being like in the army, and it was
yeah.
really cute. Yeah, it's mostly a
Aw.
parenting show. It's more for parents than it is for children, but kids like it because it's
The thing that I absolutely loved about um Nick Jr., because especially when my boys were watching it, is it's all kid shows, but there's enough relatable in there so the adults don't get super bored just watching it over and over and
yeah,
over.
you would like I remember like Blue's Clues would have like what could only be like a humor that adults would get. Like
Yeah.
little there was little writing jokes and stuff, you know,
Hey.
that if in context you're like, oh that's an adult joke. You know, which I like about some TV shows because I like when they're clever.
Yeah.
um
I mean, there's a ton like that's one of the things I loved about like the animated movies that came out when my kids were growing up is because they all had adult jokes in them. They all
right,
did.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun being able to catch those.
Yeah.
And they go straight over my kid's head, and I'm just laughing my ass off. They're like, "That wasn't funny." I'm like, "Yes, it is. Wait till you're older." And then my son watched I forgot if it was Shrek or something, but he watched something with his kid, and he's like, "Holy crap!" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah, when she understands the context, you're like, oh, this hit differently.
Yeah, which is one of those things because it's like I remember watching. I will watch. And this is a little bit different, but I will watch Johnny Carson with my parents when I was a lot younger. And then I saw reruns, and I'm like, "Holy
Oh,
crap! How
oh
much of
my
this
God.
shit went over my head?" And
I
my mom's
I
like,
watched
all of it went over
I
your head."
I watched the Golden Girls with my mom
Yeah.
when I was a kid, um and once I like understood more the adult humor, it was funnier, and I was like, oh my God, this is fantastic. It like, but my mom like right over my head.
hmm Actually, noise ending. That was actually Ozzy. Ozzy and Kip sound a lot alike. So, but once one starts barking, the other usually does. So that's gonna be interesting because I'm on Truth Wanted. Um, I'm on Truth Wanted on August 30th, and
Mhm.
Seth is on it the next week. So he'll be doing dog duty while I'm on, and then I'll be doing dog
Okay.
duty while he's on.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah, that should be fun.
See,
Luckily,
like
it's an hour and a half, so. And I've got politicality literally right before that, so we're gonna have to end the show a little bit early. Yeah, so we're minding our pronouns. But jeez. But yeah, it's he like he's got so much coming up. Like he's almost got because he's pretty much got only Sundays off for like the foreseeable future. He's got just about
yeah.
every Sunday is almost every Sunday is booked at this point. So and then of course my schedule's wide open. Like I've got to work Sunday nights and Tuesday nights. Um
Hmm.
and I've got a couple live streams in the weekend. Other than that, like I'm not doing jack. So
I'm not doing much right now. Like I did tell like with my I did set on my calendar, so like when I send it to people, which is the best thing I ever came up with, I'm like, pick a date. Okay, great.
yeah,
Once two are booked in the same week, I delete the other two. So that's why I'm only
yeah.
doing 2 a week. Um, and also if I want to do other stuff, I'm like whether it be on like another show or I just don't want to deal with anything, I can have that freedom. Yeah.
Hey, hi Seth.
Hey, hi Steph.
Hmm.
I mean a knot, and I'm trying to get it out. Okay,
I
where
am
we go.
just about done with this color, so.
See, I'm so learning to make a
See,
change.
I can't show what I'm working on now that Seth is here.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
You showed up.
Don't rewind it, Seth. You'll spoil the surprise.
Yeah, so don't do it.
He doesn't know what I'm doing, so. I was
But
hoping.
it,
I
it
was
look
too
really,
ambitious, and I was
it's
hoping I would have
pretty.
this
That's
done
all
by
you
the time
need
he
to
gets
know.
home, and I'm not gonna have it done. But hopefully, I'll
Oh,
have it done the next day or so. It does go pretty fast, but it still takes time.
like once I get into a rhythm of doing this, like I know it'll go by quickly, but it's just a matter of like
Yeah.
I kind of I'm a chaos goblin. Like I can't I can't do what I like to do in a timely manner. um,
Yes, we are having fun.
yeah, we are having fun. So yeah, I do have to like, um, it's been like I'm glad we came up with this. Like we just talked about this, and I'm like, why don't we do a crafty show? And then we like have our friends on, and then
Hmm
if they want to join us being crafts, so I was like, okay, that'll be fun because I didn't like it just, it's a nice little relaxing thing to do because like the world is chaos and I just wanted something fun to do.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also
It is
it
kind
is
of
helping
chaotic.
with the depression. So
Yeah. I mean, I would do more like get ready with me streams too. But the only problem with that is like the lighting in here is not quite as good as my lighting used to be. So it's just like the light makes me look all weird while I'm trying to get my makeup on. So it's just like, whoa, crap.
could you get like a ring light?
I need to. I don't have
Yeah.
one yet. So
Because like
yeah,
right
like
now I have my ring light and but it's daylight, so I have the window open.
yeah,
Usually
like
it's
usually when it's daylight, it's light enough in here without the lights on. But if I'm crafting something, that's why I'm a little bit washed out more than I would be. Um,
yeah.
because like I need to actually be able to see what I'm doing. So,
Yeah, well yeah, that makes sense.
and I prefer it to be fairly bright whenever I'm
All right.
doing
Bye,
crafting and
Seth.
stuff. Bye, babes.
Love you.
Happy 6 months, babe. I
Yeah.
love you.
I it's so weird. Like I don't even I can tell you guys are in your early relationship.
It's a, but here's the thing. Yeah, it's technically like early relationship, but it doesn't feel like that. Like
Well,
it
I mean, you've known
feels
each other a
like
long. Like, yeah, yeah. I'm just teasing you because it's fun.
yeah. That's why I was like, it sounds so juvenile when me being like, "Woohoo, 6 months." It's like it's one of those things that's just like it. But it's also one of those things that like with me, like making the decision to do something has always been kind of the agonizing part. Once I make the decision, then I kind of stick to it,
Hmm.
and it's been so easy with him that like it's like I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, holy crap, I like didn't even move out here. Like it hasn't even been 2 months since I've been out here, and it feels like I've been out here for ages. Just
Hmm. Yeah,
like I mean,
and
it's
that
just
well,
everything. To quote Seth, everything is going suspiciously well.
well, okay. I mean, like also too, like like again, you guys knew each other before, so
Yeah, not
yeah, like I
yeah.
said,
I
like
mean,
when me and
we
Todd,
knew each
nope,
other.
we just
We met on the Christmas marathon streams because me and
okay.
Kelly were doing them, and Kelly invited Jezebel Joe on, and also
Hmm.
invited Seth on because she knew Seth. Um, and then we got to talking on one of the watch parties for another live stream, but we got to talking after that, and that's where me and him were really able to talk, mainly me and him. um and Joe was there too, and it's just kind of one thing kind of led to another.
Yeah, and
When
that
you know exactly,
yeah,
Maya. That's it. Yeah.
yeah, and that's all you need, and
Hmm.
I'm just teasing because it's fun. But like you want that though. You want it
Yeah.
to be easy, you know. Cause
Yeah.
God.
I mean, it's one of those things that like I said, I mean, we were both kind of as in like I'm not dating, like fuck this shit, I'm done with this. And
Again,
it
how's it
totally caught
dating?
me off guard. Like I was completely caught off guard by it, where I was just like, oh crap. Like I like
No,
this
I got
guy.
feelings.
I don't want to date anybody, but
But here we are.
things just kind of worked out.
Well, and it's good because he's a really, really good guy. He's wicked sweet.
Yeah.
And so that's the kind of guy you want, you know. You also want a guy that your friends like. Because if you like I love you and you dated a butthead, I
Hmm.
would tell you, I'd be like, well, you can't date this guy. He's a butthead.
Yeah. Ember, do it. I'll join you. And yes, it will
But
be a very, very long show. And yeah, like Maya says, relationships don't have to be work. Like this, like, I mean, obviously with any relationship, there's some, hold on.
it's one of those things about like um you do the work when you need to do the work because you want to do the work. Like to improve something in a relationship, or learn a new communication style,
Yeah.
or like have a better sex life or
I mean,
whatever it is.
yeah.
But like, but that's part of it. But you do it because you
I
want to
mean,
do it.
the only amount of work that's been here is me just trying to kind of undo all the programming from like my past relationships. Like, okay, so for instance, like the other day, I made something in the microwave, and he asked me, he's like, "Are you putting a lid over the stuff in the microwave?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Oh, well, you need to." He's like, "Start doing that because like we don't, want the microwave to get all messed up and stuff." And and I kind of got quiet, and he's like, "Just out of curiosity, what would have happened with your exes if they would have told you that?" And I told him, and he's like, "Oh, holy crap!" And I'm like, "Yeah," and it's one of those things like we've talked about that. It's with him, and I understand fully that he is not like that at all. It's just going to take
Yeah,
some time for me to kind of deprogram all that. And with him, it's learning to like he'll ask me, he's like, "Is this an ADHD thing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it is." So he kind of has to learn to navigate the ADHD thing without being just like a "why can't you remember this" kind of crap.
right. Yeah,
Which
yep.
I mean,
And
obviously, like I said, he's not like that, but it's just one of those things where he's like, "I don't get this, but I'm trying to understand it."
like
But
I'm
there's been
overly
no
defensive.
issues at all.
Like I'm overly defensive because of my past,
Same here.
and I had really low self-esteem as a kid, and it's been a thing. And with the perceived rejection dysphoria with the ADHD and the
Mm-hmm.
autism, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Hey, man, how are you doing, honey? But like
Hey.
also, but the other side of that is, so like when Todd will be like, I'm like, I know you're not attacking me. And
Yeah.
because he knows that it's not rational. Like, the thing I'm
Yeah.
experiencing, it's just my brain. And but he's like, why are you apologizing? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, you then don't apologize. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. And then he's like,
Stop it. Yeah.
you're like, stop it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, it's more me just kind of trying to deprogram everything I've learned over the last 20 years in horrid relationships, and then him trying to figure out how to navigate, well, one, both us just trying to figure out how to navigate living with another person, because when you move in with another person, like there's adjustments that need to be made.
Yeah.
But I mean, so far, like just like so far, everything is working out suspiciously well. So
Oh, there
I'm
you
hoping to
go.
keep this going.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You
I'm
want.
pretty jazzed about it. I mean, it's
Oh,
one of
that's
those
good.
things that like obviously obviously I would not have moved out here if I wasn't serious about this. He wouldn't have introduced me to his kids if he wasn't serious.
Right.
So
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's the important thing, like it's
yeah.
same for like people I know. Like if like I would say, like, if they're not like, if you're introducing me to your family and friends, then I think you're pretty serious,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. Which I mean like it's one of those things like even my mom told me whenever I started dating Seth before I moved out here, he's like and she's like, "This is a good guy. You need to stick with this guy." I'm like, "You never even talked to him." He's like, and she told me, she's like, "I can see how much you've changed." And just like how much happier in general I was.
Right.
And she's just like, you need to stick with this guy. Because I mean, it's like she was really the only like semi ally that I had out there.
Hmm.
And she's like, "I have not seen you this happy in years. You need to do this. Go chase him."
Hmm.
And
Well,
I was
that's
just like,
good.
"Okay." And she's like, "I think Dad would approve. Even though he's an atheist, I think your dad would approve." And I'm just like, "Well, like he's gonna be an atheist because that's one of my I always joke that my
Requirements.
4 requirements is
Yeah.
is uh you have
Mhm.
to be atheist. You can't be
Mhm.
even remotely right wing or even center left because sorry,
Yeah.
but like your politics have to align with mine.
Oh yeah.
You have to like dogs, and specifically you have to like my dogs. And he hit all four of those, so like
Like the,
he loves Kip to pieces, even though Kip is barky as hell. Like he walks in the door and she barks like mad. Although he came in this morning and she didn't bark once, so I was kind of surprised. But yeah, like she's very barky when people walk in. So
yeah, and it's just and that's good. I mean, like at least like that there's he likes the dogs, and if your mom is like, yeah,
mhm.
you need to be with this dude. Um, yeah, that's great. Like I mean, like everybody likes Todd, so as long as everybody keeps liking Todd, I'm fine.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of past. I'm past the point of giving a damn whether my family likes them or not, because me and my family do not mesh
But you
on
don't see,
so
yeah,
many levels that
yeah.
I'm just like, I don't give a crap if you like this guy or not. Like, this is my choice, and it's also one of those things that I'm just. But
I'm more
like, my
concerned about
mom's
my
like,
friend. I'm more concerned that like if I was dating someone, what my friends would say to my family.
exactly. And
Yeah.
my best friend even told me, she's like, I can completely see the change. She's like, yeah, you need to go after this guy. Ember said the same thing to me. She's like, you're so much she said that she could tell I was so much happier. Kelly said the same thing to me. I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
I was just
There
like,
you
okay,
go.
so like I'm not crazy. I'm not like
Nope.
playing this up in my head. So I was just like, okay, sure. And apparently sending him the message complimenting him on his eyes was the best decision I ever made, to send that and then also not deleting it. So
Good for you. See,
sometimes life works out.
take a risk, guys.
Yeah, it kind of sucks getting here, but sometimes it does. So I can't complain.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, I like. Well, I'm glad that you guys like are happy. Yeah, you might be crazy. You might be crazy. I don't know.
True, and I very likely am. I mean,
But you're fun. But you're fun crazy.
have fun, crazy. Yeah,
You're fun crazy.
yeah. That
Anyway,
that that.
I do have to go. I do have to go.
Yeah, I need to. I got
Yeah,
stuff that I have to do. I have to go sweep, which
there's
is
stuff I
my
gotta
least
do
favorite
too.
chore ever.
So
But I need to go do some stuff. So
I have to go I have to return a TV to my roommate and clean off my bed and
yes,
get ready for dinner. So
yeah.
so
All right,
anyway,
guys. Well,
uh, what you got
we
coming up,
will.
Lil?
I've got Politicality tomorrow. I've got Politicality on Sunday with Seth. If you want to join me for Politicality tomorrow, send me a message on Discord. I'll get you a link. For anybody out there. And I've got we doing this again next Wednesday?
Yes, it should be every
Yes,
week
we're
unless
doing this
we
again
get.
next Wednesday, same time. And
Mhm.
I will oh, and I've also got Truth Wanted coming up on the 30th, which I'm super excited about. So
Yay!
yeah,
Cool, awesome. So
I'm psyched about it.
tomorrow I have at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm doing a show with David Fitzgerald and
Woo!
Karis Perkoski. I'm probably saying her last name wrong. Anyway, they have a new book out, clearly written by boys, A Woman's Guide to the Bible. So we're going to talk about the new book. I've started reading it. It is hilarious.
Oh,
Highly
I need to
recommend.
write it. I need to read that then.
Yeah, it's he gave me like a interviewer's copy kind of thing, so
Oh,
it's
nice.
good. Yeah, and then at 7 o'clock tomorrow night, so much more. Oh, Felicia's on my show tomorrow at 7, talking about
Yay!
her new show Decorum. eau decorum on tomorrow night, and then Sunday I'm on
Skeptic Haven.
David at 8 p.m. with Chad. So that's
Mm-hmm.
all Eastern times. So that is what I got coming up over the next few days, and I got some
Awesome.
other stuff coming up later this month. So, but that's what I got coming
Yes.
up pretty recently. So
The
come
only
check
other
us out. Go
thing
like.
The only other thing coming up is me and Seth will get our next episode of Candle in the Chaos out as soon as
Zero
we
to
can get our butts in gear to record it, and hopefully get the outtakes out sometime soon. Also, Seth has a ton of stuff coming up, so keep an eye out on his channel for it. So
yeah, but he's gonna be on my show next month. So finally,
yes, he is. I'll be on your show on the
we've been
20th.
playing. Yes, you are. You are going to be on my show. That's next
Mm-hmm.
Thursday. So
I
that'll be
can't
good.
wait.
So yeah, I know it'll be a good time. So all right, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for
All right.
being here. For our first episode. Again, if you want to join us, just hit up me or Lil on the Discord or Facebooks or whatever, and we will get you in. All right.
Right.
Otherwise, I wish everybody a wonderful hump day. Bye.
All right. Bye.